XRP holders, I've got a video for you guys. A lot has happened since Bitcoin Vegas 2025. I just came back from there. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, was talking there, had some things to say. Also, potentially an XRP partnership, big partnership, potentially. We're going to be talking about that. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Let's hop into this video. All right, guys, so we're going to start off here with Brad Garlinghouse on Twitter. He had a little thing to say. So he said, XRP Las Vegas goes from strength to strength. It's a true testament showcasing the incredible people from around the world that make up the XRP community. Thankfully, to have spent this time with the XRP family and hope to see many of you at XRP LA PEX in a couple weeks. So let's show you this video. I'm going to mute my mic. Watch this video. It's just a little nice thing to hear from the CEO of Ripple, all right?
The last few years have been tough. You guys stuck with us, and it's not lost upon me how important this community is to Ripple's success, to the XRP ecosystem success. So a genuine, heartfelt thank you to all of you also.
So he recognizes that the past few years have been tough. I mean, you've got the SEC lawsuits. You've got really the altcoin season not existing yet. And it's been tough for XRP holders. It was a lot of sideways chop. We saw a big move to the upside, and now we've just been chopping around for a significant amount of time. But I believe that we are getting ready to see a larger move. I do believe that XRP will perform and see some big moves. I believe underneath $3 XRP is an opportunity. Now, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. That is not financial advice. I just tell you guys my strategy and what I'm doing in these markets. So I do want to talk about this potential partnership. It's a big deal, right? So at Bitcoin Las Vegas, Justin Sun, CEO, really the creator of Tron, right? We'll show you this, all right? So Amelia from Crypto Barbie says, breaking news, Tron founder Justin Sun uploaded a pic with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Soon RLUSD on Tron network. Keep in mind that Justin Sun worked at Ripple Labs from 2013 to 2016. So we all know about this banana, right? How Justin Sun spent about $6 million on a banana taped to a wall as artwork, but that's what they're showing. But it's pretty nice to see just partnership after partnership after partnership. Now, there's no clear confirmation that they are going to be partnering, but I do believe that this is the step. You know, Justin Sun said, let's cook. I would not be surprised at all to see Ripple XRP get integrated into the Tron network, and that's what you want to see. You want to see more and more integrations of XRP into financial institutions, crypto projects, crypto companies, governments. You want to see that to see XRP succeed, all right? So looking at XRP right now, guys, we've been selling off. We've been selling off a little bit here. You can see that we are coming down and touching a very important support level. But guys, the entire crypto market's been selling off. And honestly, XRP shows strength. It has sold off probably the least versus all their altcoins. I've seen some altcoins down 50%. And XRP, if you were to measure from this breakdown here, we wicked down about 10%, and now we're down about 6%. So it's nothing really significant, and we did not break below important support. So this support level here at about $2.07, we came and touched it, grabbed that liquidity, and are bouncing off of it. And I do think that this is a very, very important price level here, $2.07. I do not want to see a test of $1.78. Do I think that's possible? Yes, it's possible. But really, we're in the hands of Bitcoin right now. And I think that, you know, I got stopped out. I was in a $200,000 long XRP position, and I got stopped out on the profit. But right now, I'm kind of sitting on my hands. I'm waiting to see where Bitcoin decides to take us here in the next coming weeks. I think that June, July, August usually are somewhat bearish months. Now, crypto is notorious in the summer for having sideways, boring price action. All the big money goes away, spends time with their family on vacation. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, touching some grass. But I just want to say, based on price in a vacuum, if you're only looking at price, usually you should be expecting sideways price action and maybe even a little bit of touch of a sprinkle of bearish price action throughout the summer. So I am going to be cautiously looking for positions. That being said, there are chances that we see further breakdown, and I would say it's really in the hands of Bitcoin. And really, when it comes to XRP, I do not want to see a break below $2.07. And if we do see that, well, we'll talk about it from there. But as of right now, guys, I'm cautiously looking for positions. I'm really kind of just sitting on my hands, accumulating certain coins. I'm accumulating Bitcoin. But guys, if you do want to trade XRP, I made some good profit on my $200,000 long position. But right now, I'm just cautious. I'm just looking for trades. I'm letting the trades come to me. But if you guys do want to actively trade, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a $5,000 sign-in bonus to Blowfin. All you have to do is click that link, deposit, Trailbit. You get a bunch of free money, as well as if you deposit $100, you get $10 for free of XRP. First come, first serve, guys, so take advantage of that. All right, XRP sitting at rank 4, down 6.51% in the past 7 days, right? Getting a little bit of a bounce here, up about 1%. But, guys, it is weekend price action. Take it with a grain of salt. We were talking about June and July being low volume, sideways chop price action. Well, the weekend is that on steroids. You usually see weekend price action being low volume and kind of sideways chop. And really, whatever happens in the weekend usually is like a net zero by the time Monday market opens. So keep that in mind. We're sitting at once it loads here, $127.6 billion market cap, $2.17. Again, so we're up about 10 cents from that liquidity grab at $2.07. And, guys, $2.64 billion 24-hour volume. The entire market's selling off, guys. That's okay. It's okay to see that coming to the downside like that. And you look at the overall market, Bitcoin did wick to about 102K, so we're up a little bit here, about up 0.5% on the day. Bitcoin dominance rallying. This is important to be paying attention to right now because this is kind of what we should be paying attention to see when XRP is really going to be making a larger move. And we're sitting at 63.44%. When you exclude stablecoins, we're at 65.5%. Now, I will say that I don't believe that XRP is directly tied to Bitcoin dominance because it's the 4th largest cryptocurrency, right? Technically the 3rd when you're not including stablecoins. And I do believe that it takes, just because Bitcoin dominance rallies or comes down doesn't necessarily mean that XRP is going to be doing something radically in that direction. But it does help, right? So when Bitcoin dominance is breaking down, I think that you should be expecting XRP to be rallying. But I think it's a little bit more attached to the price of Bitcoin than, say, Pepe or anything below $1 billion market cap, right? We're talking about a big money here, guys, $127 billion, okay? And you look at Bitcoin right now, a lot of people are freaking out. A lot of people are thinking that this is a double top. We had these touches here. But, guys, this is the final phase of the bull market based on 4-year cycles. And in that final phase, usually it is the most volatile, the most trappy behavior, the hardest to trade, but it has the most gains, okay? So keep that in mind. I don't want to really see any closures below 100,000. If we see that, that's okay. But really, that would mean that we're probably going to be coming down to test 94,000. That's kind of my line in the sand we can do that all day. That's fine. But anything below 94K, if we come down to 88K, I would be concerned. Yeah, that could be a good opportunity for a bear trap, but I would still be concerned. And I'd be concerned for the price of XRP for the short term, medium to short term. But guys, let's be honest here. If you're an XRP holder and you are looking at the long-term vision, that's probably going to be a good buying opportunity. Now, that's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you guys what I would do in my strategy with what I'm doing right now. Simple as that. So, guys, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. Follow me at 333blacksea on Twitter. That's all I got. Are you bullish on XRP? Do you think that XRP is going to be integrated into Tron, Justin Sun's Tron? Very curious about that. That's all I got. I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.